What? So you're gonna eat them just like that? Not that there's any problem with that.
Well then, Bernadetta, perhaps we could cook something together.
Cook?
Birdie.
Yes. You have a bit of talent in the kitchen, right? Maybe you can take this chance to teach me.
Sure, I guess. I mean, if you're gonna insist, then I'll show you just how good I am.
It's kind of a weird
I think I heard you like
matchup,
this
but
cheese and
I like it.
spice. The bag!
All right, that should do it. What's the matter, Bernadetta? You seem to be shrinking away.
I can't do it. I can't cook in front of a stranger.
I hardly think we're strangers at this point, but regardless, it looks fine to me.
3 movies?
There's no need for you to be so distraught.
It's not fine. The spice bag ripped and they all fell in, and then I got so flustered I dropped an entire reel of cheese in there.
Sounds pretty based, actually, Bernie.
It smells terrible, and I mean really terrible. There's no possible way it's going to taste good. What? Okay, if you force yourself to eat that, you're going to be sick for days.
I'm not forcing myself to do anything. It would be a shame to waste food we made together.
So it's not gross? You don't feel sick or anything? Well, I guess I could try it then. So disgusting! How did you even eat it? Oh wait, don't tell me. You're eating it as an excuse to say, I hereby sentence you to death for feeding me horrible food!
Do you honestly believe I wander about executing people at will for the smallest transgressions?
No! I don't want to die! Let me live!
Too much cheese and spice, is it? I suppose I'll bring her something else for dinner, since she only had one bite of this.
These two kind of work, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of funny. Teen Wolf 1985, Teen Wolf 2 1987, Teen Wolf the movie 2023. They made a fucking remake of Teen Wolf. What the fuck? That's so fucking stupid. Why would you remake that movie? I thought they only do that for like good movies when they turn them shitty. That's fucking crazy. I didn't know they made another one in 2023. That's ridiculous, dude. Don't fucking do that. Well, I mean, I guess it's too late. They already did it, but get the idea. Deceased Wolf 2078. Yeah, right. I mean, I'm fucking like, bro. The first two were not good movies. Don't get me wrong, right? But it was like, you know, it's like they're 80s movies, right? It's like you watch it and it's basically like every 80s movie, except this time the dude's a fucking. He's not even a werewolf. That's the funny thing. He's just like half man, half wolf, or like I guess more like, I don't know, quarter man, because his dad is also like a half dude. I don't know, but his mom's like dead or some shit. I'm pretty sure. $2023, dude. Fucking Christ.
All right, but
I'm like half tempted to watch it, but it can only suck. All I remember from that movie is that Marty McFly's in it. Yeah. Yeah, Michael J. Fox did. yeah, Michael J. Fox did like a lot of. They're all kind of like similar feeling movies, right? It's like if there's a movie with Michael J. Fox in it, the vibe is always like,
Oh, wow. You can
oh
see
yeah,
everything from up
80s.
here. Anything in particular catching your eye? Do you have a dream besides continuing on as a mercenary? I mean, how do you imagine your life after the war? Oh, good.
I remember seeing it like ages ago. It was,
Taking a little break every
and
now and then.
already, oh my god, always thinking like,
Oh, hi.
this is the biggest dog shit I've ever seen in my entire life. Except not really. They're like cheesy 80s movies, right?
Mercenaries like that?
But like they're 80 movies.
Right.
They're like 80s movies that feel like fucking awesome to watch, right? It's like you watch a Ghostbusters, you watch a Back to the Future, and whatever like that. There's like a certain aesthetic to it where it's like you watching it and you're just having a good time because these movies, while very formulaic, they just work, right? Like there's nothing you can really say other than the fact like, yeah, these movies just work.
That reminds me, I actually found myself at a Noble's tea party not too long ago.
Oh, we'll continue after.
Oh, you must be talking about Sylvain, right? Probably had something to do with the woman.
No. It happened while I was doing some work as a bodyguard. The nobles who threw the party even gave me a cup of tea to show their appreciation. I didn't really know what to make of it, though. Hard to say if it was even good or bad.
Understandable. Settings like that tend to choke the flavor out of any food or drink you happen to come across, among other things.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm built for all that fancy stuff. Hey, remember when I asked you to sing for me? You belted out a verse from one of your operas. It kind of reminded me of that tea. It's like, I just don't have the background for that sort of stuff. If you don't grow up in it, you're not gonna get it.
Everyone has a right to those things, though. Taking in a tragic opera, letting an elegant meal dance across your taste buds. Nobody should be excluded from those pleasures just because they were born a commoner.
Sure.
It'd be good if that's how things worked.
Hmm? You think it's not?
Take my time back as a mercenary. I would have gladly eaten a half-cooked rat if it meant I was getting food in my belly. It's only since I joined up with this army that my palate's become a little more discerning. What I'm saying is, if you never have the chance to eat good food, then you'll never know what good food is supposed to taste like. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing, but...
In that case...
Dorothea?
Oh, sorry. I got a bit caught up in my thoughts there. But I think it might be just as you say. Will you indulge me for a moment?
Sure, what's on your mind?
When I first started singing, I did it for me. Only me. But it wasn't long until Manuela discovered my gift. So, I joined the opera company. It felt... incredible. I wanted the whole world to hear my singing. But once I became a songstress, I started attracting more and more attention from the nobles.
Oh no.
Before I knew it, I wasn't singing for myself anymore. I was singing for them. Now you can't even appreciate my songs if you weren't born with a silver spoon in your mouth.
I don't think that's true at all. Everyone can learn to love it if they want. The only reason I didn't understand was because I didn't have much interest in opera before now. So don't belittle yourself like that. Your singing is incredible, Dorothea.
I appreciate that. I really do. But I still can't help but wonder.
All right. Let's keep rolling. But anyway, yeah, it's like I've said this like a couple times before, but like the reason why some movies don't hit as hard today, or specifically more why these like remakes and new sequels and whatever don't hit as hard anymore today, is because like 80s movies have like this very like simple but effective formula. They have this very like simple but effective formula that just works. It's just something you like to see, right? It's like it's just you just enjoy seeing it because it's simple. Like you most likely know where it's gonna go, like for sure, but in a way it's still such an entertaining thing to watch because it's, like I said, it's simple and there are cool concepts that are being told in a rather in a rather simple way. And the issue is that like nowadays these movies don't work, or rather it's hard to enjoy movies that are set in the same universe but are like sequels or trying to like retell the story or whatnot, because fundamentally they're too complicated for what the original movie was doing, right? Like if you take the Terminator series, Terminator already stopped being good at Terminator 3. Like Terminator 3 is fine, but it's not like as great as the other two. And then like the further they went and the more they tried to like expand the story and you know, like make it all make sense, the less interesting and the less fun it became, because the original idea for Terminator was just some fucking cool shit is happening, right? And also like, okay, you know, kind of we're talking about a concept of AI taking over humanity, you know, humanity coming to fall by their own hubris, and there's only like one person who can save us all and whatever, right? Like shit like that. It was like time travel and all that bullshit, which at the time was just concepts that weren't really explored. But then they did end up exploring them and explore them to death, quite frankly. They did. But arguably I would say, like, you know, back then this kind of stuff was just like new and that's why it felt fresh. But then the problem is, because so many people then did what, you know, a Terminator did, what Ghostbusters did, what all these like cool ass 80s movies did, it became quote unquote boring, and so they try to like put these new spins and these new like stories on everything, and it's just like, well, this doesn't really work now anymore because the original movies weren't that complicated, right? Like you can I don't know, I guess you can make a Ghostbusters movie and make it like, I don't know, deep and a metaphor for some bullshit, but it just won't hit as hard as Ghostbusters 1 because it was just a fun fucking movie. And that's all that there really was to it. It wasn't like, we weren't looking for like a deep story or like a complicated character analysis in those movies. You're fucking looking at just a cool action comedy movie. Or in the case of Terminator, for example, just a cool sci-fi action movie. It was more so about the enjoyment than any like crazy cool plot, right? But that's why these movies work. And of course, you know, you've always had your like more sophisticated, more deep movies, even back in the 80s, you know, like if a writer is good, a writer is good, and they like the time period doesn't really matter. However,
Could someone help me?
I don't know. There's like a saturation of this kind of stuff these days. Like everybody's trying to do their spin on everything, and everybody who gets a certain IP or whatever tries to do like something crazy because everybody always tries to one up each other. I think one of the best examples for that is like the Alien series, right? Because Alien, like the first 3 movies, I would argue were like really cool, but really simple and effective, like horror, thriller, action movies, right? And then, you know, you got all these like spin-offs and like sequels and prequels and everything. And it's cool, you know, for like lore reasons. But I've seen some of these movies, and honestly, they just don't fucking hit like that, right? It's like, it comes a point where, like, if you try to explain everything and try to, like, make sense of everything, sometimes it works, sometimes it makes things really, really interesting, and then other times it just, like, bloats the entire series and, like, stops being interesting, because now it's just like, oh, but actually, there's an even more stronger version that's the proto super ultra queen, and she can like do telepathic shit, and then like her eggs are like the face huggers actually turn you into a xenomorph, and it's like, I'm just bullshitting here, right? Like I'm just saying shit here, but it's like at some point it just like stops being interesting. You're just doing too much at a certain point. I was forced to watch Moana movie with a friend. Now I lost a friend. I bleached my eyes. Well, like the live action one. I saw that was a thing. They just remade Moana, right?
Is everyone all right?
I didn't really get the point. Like, you put it because like Moana isn't even that old, right? Like, what is it, like 10 years old maybe at most? Not even that much, right? Like, I don't even understand why that was remade. Yep, without any of the love. Yeah, well, yeah, obviously, because it's a live-action movie. I mean, my assumption would be is that it's something to do with... Well, I don't know. Would it be something to do with the rights to it? It doesn't feel like that makes any sense. Like, yeah, November 23. Okay, so it's like a 10-year-old IP. It's not like they're running out of time on being able to keep the IP alive, right? I would have guessed before that they would, like, I don't know,
I'll show you what a mercenary can do.
remake another movie before they would make
I
Moana.
just want to survive this.
Or are they making, like,
Everyone.
another
I'm
sequel?
sure we'll win.
Gotta make sure the rock doesn't turn to the pebble. Yeah, but I mean, does that matter when it's animated?
This.
I will give it my all.
Like, if you just make another animated movie,
I shall do my
potentially,
best. Shall
does
we?
that really matter?
Let's give it. I shall do my very best.
Because, like, you don't see him anyway, right? Like, he's just a fucking voice actor then. Yeah, I know Moana 2 exists already, but, like, are they making another one? Is that why they, like, and they want to advertise with the live action movie? Yeah, like, I don't understand, right? I understand conceptually why they would remake, like, a Lion King or whatever, right? Because that's an old movie and people love that movie. People grew up with that movie. And there's, like, some cash you could potentially make with the newer generation, except you can't because that movie fucking sucks. The new version, I mean. It's like, Moana seems like such a random pick. Like, I would even understand, like Frozen more, for example. Frozen 1, I mean, right? Like, that one I would even understand more than fucking Moana.
I'm glad that went well.
It's just a bizarre choice, if you ask me.
Trouble here.
But yeah, like I said, I did see that they remade that apparently. I've also been seeing a lot of, well, I've not been seeing a lot of Obsession. I saw exactly the same scene over and over again of Obsession, and then I read what the concept of it is, and I literally thought to myself, like, isn't this basically the subplot of every, like, movie slash TV show episode where somebody gets a wish and they wish for somebody to be madly in love with them, and then that's what happens?
We did it.
It's like, did we really need a movie that was like this? I don't know, maybe it's good. I might check it out if I can find it, like, you know, legally. But it feels like such a weird... It's like, oh yeah, okay. Every TV show ever slash plenty of... Because this is usually the subplot in any, like, horror movie that is, like, basically a monkey's paw wish type situation movie, right? If I'm understanding this correctly.
You'll have to take things from here.
It's like, okay, I guess this is a concept we've seen a billion times before. But we're doing it again because...
Our time has finally come.
I don't know. Gen Alpha hasn't seen this shit yet. Money? Well, sure, but Gen Beta? No, that's the next one. Like, I don't know. It seems just not that interesting. Sometimes I feel like, have people just not consumed enough media to find this? Like, I don't know, maybe it's all in the... Maybe I'm off base here, and maybe it's all in the performance and... I don't know, maybe they did it well. Maybe I'm fucking crazy, but I don't know. I feel like these kinds of things are like way too predictable, right? It's like, oh, guy gets a wish. Guy wishes for girl to be obsessed with him or madly in love with him. Fucking finger on monkey's paw curls, and now the girl is literally crazy. It's like, well, all right. I mean, fucking... Have we not seen this like 30 billion times before? Either it's like a kids show where this happens and basically like everything goes back to how it was at the start and nothing bad happens other than the main character being like a little bit cooler now about the person not being in love with them.
To assist with any matters regarding
or it's a fucking horror movie and they get murdered or some shit. Duh.
Let me know if
what other way do you even go with that kind of concept? So prefer the name my friends and I gave the new gen that was born on the pandemic, the Locust generation. Well, it's kind of funny, I suppose. All right, fucking, where's Bernie? Oh, wow, the bow of Zoltan is still fucking stronger. Well, can I upgrade that still? I would assume probably not, but maybe. I don't know, man. Sometimes these movies will like release and then I will like look at it and I will go like,
Need something?
well, okay. This concept kind of sounds all right, but I've definitely seen this before, so it's not particularly interesting.
Is this it?
Well, there we go. Bernie has become even more powerful. Might have to use the bathroom in a second. The one movie that I do want to watch, though, is The Backrooms. I'm kind of interested in that movie. I've been seeing a couple of things, and I'm like kind of interested in how they work that movie, how they work that concept. But anyway, I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick, and then we'll continue. All right, let's move on. And like, for example, like for me personally, I definitely do not give a fuck about superhero movies at this point. Like, I don't know, man. If there's a slight chance of me watching a superhero movie again, at best, it would maybe be fucking Doomsday. Oh, only female units. Shit. Well, let's get you in here. You're kind of fucking useless, but do we have another option? Guess we can throw a net in here as well.
Oh, great. Here we go.
Do not let anyone through.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm
Our orders are clear.
I will give it my all. I shall do my part. I'll give it 1,000%. Leave every... Don't worry. I know we'll get a chance to turn things around.
Sorry to trouble you, but I could use a hand.
generally speaking, there are very few movies that interest me these days, which you know, it's not a particularly like hot take, I would argue. I think most people are like that. I can appreciate like artistic movies and whatever. Like, I don't have an issue with that. I feel like, though, I don't know, it's either a lot of it is either like artistic, kind of like, how do I say this, like I feel like a lot of movies these days are kind of like pretentious, like artiste bullshit, right? Or just like corpo slop, right? Like basically like most Disney stuff and Marvel stuff and like anything that's kind of like banking on the popularity or banking off the popularity of like brands that already exist. You know, you take your Barbie movies, you take your Marvels, your whatever the fuck. Stuff like that.
Pretty good, huh?
Or it's just like cookie cutter
Bernie's unstoppable.
bullshit that you've seen like a billion times before. So I don't know. I mean, to be fair, I am quite content with just watching movies that I already know are good for the 50th time. Or movies that I already know are shitty, but I enjoy watching them.
Wounds are severe.
That's kind of it, really.
Doesn't look good. Please, I need help.
Ingrid, you have, like, enough healing. Don't fucking bullshit me.
Fall back.
It's like the more I think about it, the less I can really think of any new movies that interest me in particular.
You have my support.
Certainly not like, I don't know, certainly not anything in recent memory. Like, and then there's like the opposite, which is like, you know, kind of quote unquote so bad they're good movies. Like the Minecraft movie I enjoyed, but I enjoyed it I think for a different reason. I thought it was just like a nice little thing. It was really stupid and like,
Looks like that's it for us.
I don't know, you can't really look at it as like a serious project, right? But you can watch it, you know, it's like kind of neat to see a product like this done like somewhat faithfully,
Overcome any hardship, including this one.
We need backup.
somewhat faithful to the source material. And it was just like an interesting and fun watch, or an entertaining watch, let's say it like that. I think that's the best way to describe it, is like an entertaining watch.
Retreat.
A great success.
Dude, Bernie is literally like the best choice in all of these fucking missions.
I'm sorry. We weren't strong enough.
We have your back. I'll use this.
Funnily enough, I actually started watching the new season of Rick and Morty, and I gotta be real with you, season 9 is kind of fucking a banger. I remember being bored as fuck out of my mind in season 8. Season 7 was also kind of like iffy, but this new season is fucking goated so far. Fuck, that's good. I'm not sure. I think, did episode 10 release today? Might have to give that a watch.
I cannot grow complete. I'm not. Wow, I did it!
You know what I really want to see again? I want to see Buzz Lightyear Star Command again. The pilot episodes. Oh, oops. That were formatted together like a movie.
Indeed, correct.
Indeed, correct.